received on the route all the way from the fire station down to the town hall was fantastic, and I certainly wasn't aware that we'd have that level of support. Able to get out on the streets in a working day, but people clearly have made a massive effort to come out and support us, including the school children, who, whilst I have to look forward and can't look left and right when I'm marching, I certainly heard them, and that was really, really warming.
Set up. Airboat. Form.
Just completed a 6-month tour of Afghanistan, and we're a regiment that recruits heavily from this area, and so we're coming home really. Morale is hugely high when we come back, but it's also high because we safely brought all the Fusiliers from the battalion back home, and that was critically important in terms of maintaining morale, but also because we feel we've done a successful job. So when you add those two things together, then at the moment morale is very high, and it's nearly Christmas.
Remember all the sacrifices of the armed forces, families, and also obviously the officers that they make on a daily basis. Rochdale Council is committed to working in supporting those families and those armed forces personnel in their daily lives. But also we're very committed with signing the Armed Forces Community Covenant back in November 2012. Since signing the covenant, we're very keen to address some of the disadvantages really that armed forces personnel find themselves with really, from having served abroad and then having to perhaps come back to relocate into places like Rochdale. We're really trying to work and understand really what it's like to be in the armed forces, to be faced with these challenges, and then to try and redress the disadvantages. But also the council, what we're trying to do as well is celebrate the work that they do, to be part of that and make sure the communities celebrate the work that they do on a daily basis. And so we're very keen to promote events and to educate people really.
Today is about showing a sort of appreciation and support to the armed forces for all the work they do, the commitment they give. It's about giving respect to them and recognition. Rochdale Council was one of the first councils to actually physically sign the Community Covenant, and I'm particularly proud of them that will simply carry on.
I'm Mark Coulthard, and I am here to be the first for the council for the Right to Work scheme brought in by Rochdale Council, and I was guaranteed an interview under the Covenant, and I'm the first successful applicant to get a job. That entails working for 2 refuge centres at the moment, but hopefully in the near future I'll be moving out and moving into actual homeless people, because the plight of homeless in this country is shocking, and the majority of the girls and boys living on the streets are ex-military, and they've all got issues, we've all got issues. hopefully I can help them get through their issues.
I think it's critically important that we are exposed to the local population who support us so heavily, not just in the fact that their sons and daughters are serving in the British Army in a local regiment like ours, but also that we get an opportunity to be exposed to the level of support the local population has for us and what it is that we do, not only in Afghanistan but more broadly. And I think that's hugely important.
So proud to be the mayor of the borough and to see these young men in the capacity that they are makes Rochdale Borough very, very proud of them.
People of Rochdale, I think, they get the opportunity to salute the forces for once rather than the other way around. And for the forces themselves, being upstairs talking to individual soldiers and to the commanding officer, they were saying the turnout for them really lifted their hearts as they got to McClure Road, greeted by the firemen who made cups of tea for them to keep them warm, and then they set off on the march and they just could not believe the number of people and the depth of the people on the streets. So they said it really lifted their hearts to come home to that, and that's tremendous.
Definitely changed for the better because the Afghan forces are now doing their operations themselves. We still overwatch on us as an army just to make sure that we're doing it correctly, but it has definitely changed for the better. To come back to Rochdale, it was nice because I've not been back for so long, and then for everyone to give us such a warm welcome like we did, it's just nice to know that everyone appreciates what we do and what we've done.